This is Monroe County Public Library. We're a local public library for the community and have many library services to provide all of the city of Bloomington. We have a wide range of volunteers, anywhere from teenagers to seniors, males, females, community groups, families. It varies throughout a year and with each project. We have daily volunteers, we have weekly volunteers. The Friends of the Library have a bookstore where volunteers serve 2-3 days a week, but that's every week, in clerical work, in administration, in circulation with Put It in Order. There are various other areas that people can work each week in service. We ask all volunteers to give us at least 1 to 2 hours a week, but many of our volunteers give us endless hours every week. We can have anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500 hours each month from volunteers. Over half of our budget with the library expenses falls into the personnel category. And when volunteers volunteer service, they save us tremendous cost savings with that. We're looking at volunteer hours that could accumulate anywhere from 12 to 15,000 a year. Our volunteer program helps serve all of our public and all of our patrons in ways that we couldn't do just on our own. We have various different areas of volunteer services that we do provide our patrons. In Vital, which is our adult literacy program, we have various volunteer needs in the office to assist us with answering phones and greeting everybody that comes in. We also have tutor opportunities where volunteers can help teach different subjects: ESL, English as a Second Language, math, English, reading, and they also have volunteer opportunities that assist us with annual projects such as the annual Quiz Bowl. In circulation, we have Put It in Order program that helps us to sort through books that come through, to shelve books and to help dust. In administration, we have office clerical and graphic assistance needs, as well as the Friends of the Library, from their office work to helping to prepare bulk mailings to the bookstore work of sorting through donations and helping to shelve and helping to run a cash register during the bookstore hours.
The bookstore is open 3 days a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. The materials that we have in the bookstore come from 2 distinct places. In part, we get things when the library de-accessions them. When they read materials to create space for new materials, the bookstore is the happy beneficiary, where we sell them for the best used book prices in town. And the proceeds from the bookstore go directly back to support the library. The bookstore is operated by the Friends of the Library, which is a volunteer group that advocates on behalf of the library, its patrons and programs. We need all sorts of people to set up the books, move them from our storage area out into attractive displays for the public. We need people to work during the sales at the cash register, and we also need people to help us take down and repack things that are left over. If you aren't able to be an active volunteer somewhere in Monroe County Public Library and you still love the library, there are 2 things you can do. One is join up to be a friend of the library. In addition to that, please give us books. The reason volunteers are important is budgets are tight, and there simply aren't enough staff in the library to do everything that they would wish to do as often or as well as they would wish to do it. And the power that comes from committed volunteers really makes things go.
In the children's department, we have volunteers help us with cleaning all of the children's materials, toys, and books. We also have opportunities for them to help assist us and supervise in the Preschool Exploration Center. And we have volunteers who help us in the Math Homework Help Center here.
Hi, my name is Amy Stoller. I'm a volunteer with the Alif Ba Arabic program for children at Monroe County Public Library. I originally got started with this program because it was one of the only volunteering opportunities available with Arabic, and I wanted to build my resume. But once I started, I found that I really enjoyed working with the kids and that it was helping not only them but me, because when you do a program like this for kids, you learn a lot of the vocabulary. We work with preschool age children, usually ages 2 to 7, and we read stories with them to go over basic concepts like colors, shapes, numbers, names of animals, and we do crafts and games with them that we try to tie in to the story. Sometimes we have kids who are heritage speakers of a language who come in, maybe know a little bit of words and their parents want them to practice, but the majority of the kids we work with have no previous exposure to Arabic, and we're the first time that they really contemplate the idea that there are different alphabets and different cultures out there. And that's our main goal, is not that they can remember necessarily how to count to 10, but that they know that there's another way to do it. A lot of times we end up having to improvise, and all the other volunteers I feel like are really good at that, and they're really a pleasure to work with and very flexible, which is what you need to be.
We greatly appreciate all volunteers that come to our library, and as I said before, we have many opportunities. Volunteers can go to our website and they can check out all of the opportunities that we do have available, or they can come here to the library and they can come to administration on the 3rd floor and speak to me about various opportunities. We have needs currently in adult services, in administration, in circulation, in children's department, community relations, maintenance, CATS, and also Vital.